future weeks.
Well, we have the 11. Are we ready? David Raya does start in goal, confirmed.
Wow.
This is bloody interesting. Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes and Zinchenko make the back four.
Yeah, good.
Midfield three, Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice and Fabio Vieira gets a start.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah keeps his place in the 11, which means a stacked bench of Aaron Ramsdale, Takehiro Tomiyasu, Jakub Kiwior, Jorginho, Kai Havertz, Leandro Trossard, Emil Smith-Rowe, Reece Nelson and Gabriel Jesus on the bench. Smith-Rowe some needed minutes. Score predictions. Christian, take it away.
I'm going to go for... It's between 2-0 and 2-1, but I'll go for the 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think David Raya. I would hope he'd get a clean sheet, but I think just because we're not great away from home against Everton, I think they'll get a goal.
I can't remember if I said 2-0. Oh, did I say 2-0 on Forever Arsenal podcast?
If you went 2-1, I'll go for a 2-0.
I think I said 2-0. Can't remember. Izzy, score
I'm
prediction.
going to go 3-1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
I want goals.
Well, Frank's gone for 3.
I went 2-1 on the transfer. Sorry, keep saying that. The fan zone.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with that. I do think it will be a difficult game though, but I do think Arsenal have it in them to win this game and will win it. Yes, so I'm going 2-1.
0-0 says Carl, 5-1 Arsenal says Alex. Listen, I'd love just a real confidence boosting. We're going into a big week, the return of the Champions League, North London derby, they're on fire. I think it'd be really great if we can just start this week in the right way. I went for 2 I think on Forever Arsenal, so I'll stick with that.
Whoever's playing left wing.
Go.
Is he on?
Go on, it's a ball!
Martinelli pass. Yes! Was Eddie Nketiah offside is the question. Martinelli scored. What a pass from Vieira. But I'm just wondering whether Eddie Nketiah is offside here.
That's a bit strange.
They're not
But Arsenal
celebrating.
1-0 up. Yeah, so it's a subdued.
Yeah, they're not celebrating it.
Saliba here,
Did it come off
Gabriel
at
gets it
Everton?
wrong.
I think it's come off an Everton player.
And he's on. Look. He's
It come off the core anyway.
I think he's onside. Lovely from Vieira.
Was
They all
Martinelli
stop.
offside?
And Martinelli with a brilliant finish.
It's not a pass. It came off the core as a deflection, so he's onside.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Gabriel didn't pass it to him.
The rule changed, I think, recently, but I think it's fine.
Come
on, Arsenal! 1-0. Lovely from Vieira, by the way.
I wanted that 1-0.
I want to see it confirmed.
Let's go over to Frank. Anything on commentary, Frank, in terms of that goal? Happy it's going to stand?
Yeah, so first of all, fantastic goal from Gabriel Martinelli. They are checking it. It was a very Thierry Henry-esque finish. Like you said earlier, James, you've got Gary Neville on the commentary, and he is suggesting that it's not offside, mainly because it comes off of Abdoulaye Doucouré. But I just want to give credit, first of all, to Fabio Vieira for the assist. I know there was a few questions about him starting this game. I think me and Izzy had the debate off camera, but she was confident, so I remain confident. And he's got the assist for the goal if it does count. So, fantastic from Vieira, and like I said, fantastic goal from Gabriel Martinelli. We're just checking to see if it's onside, but hopefully, and I repeat, hopefully it is.
That was, they are looking at it, right? What? So they've established that Nketiah's offside.
Gabriel didn't
play. He's not interfering with play.
It doesn't matter.
So I think
it's on the other side of the pitch, sure.
So the goal's not going to stand.
Everton player.
It's not, the goal has a thing, he's offside.
It came off the core. Gabriel didn't
But
pass
one
the
thing I
ball.
would say though, I did notice it straight away. The Arsenal players did not celebrate with the usual gusto, did they? So maybe they
knew.
Maybe they knew.
So
did you notice that?
Is that fair enough?
Yes, I did run to Tesco. And
Cut
it back, Odegaard.
Odegaard, man.
It's the wrong option.
As I was talking about Doritos, Fabio Vieira did a great run in behind. It's Odegaard! Saved by Pickford!
No!
Still Vieira!
No! What's she doing?
Arsenal have had 2 or 3 really good openings already in the first minute of this second half. Much, much better. So where do we start? Zinchenko plays it to Fabio. It's a lovely run. He fires it across goal. That's becoming his trademark run.
Oh, the cutback
Saka
to
tries to
Odegaard
cut
there.
it back, but it's blocked. It doesn't get to Eddie. And then Odegaard's played in by Rice, and he gets a nice strike off, but it is just at the keeper, isn't it? He's trying to hit the target.
He's got to whip it far post, man.
Yeah, you got to pick out a corner there.
Yeah.
But
I think the thing that Pickford did well there is that he deflected the ball to the side rather than just push it straight out. So
Also, nice pace from Vieira when he got in down the left there.
I'm impressed with Vieira. Really
encouraging.
impressed with him.
Yeah, me too. He's playing well.
I take back what I said.
No, he ran into him.
It's a free kick to Everton here. Beto's coming to Gabriel.
Referee, I hope he don't.
If he can't,
oh, come on.
can I just say, look how much this referee fancies himself. I'm sorry.
He ran into him.
Oh my word, he's given a yellow card.
Drop short to receive the ball to open it up. Whereas Eddie was kind of stuck to the defender, didn't really know where to go.
It's weird because I've.
That's a
What a ball from Zinni to Trossard.
Get it right.
He's got his touch a bit heavy there. Oh! Back to the
It's coming.
Oh, that ball
Arsenal, look at me, Zinchenko, what a pass. He just finds Trossard.
Brilliant, man. He's onside as well.
He finds Trossard over the top.
He's taken way too long.
I was going to say.
He's taken way too long,
I think he should have fed Eddie there, you know. Look, Eddie makes a little run.
It's not actually a bad ball.
He's gone for that. That's a shot.
I didn't want to say it because I thought I was being harsh.
Yeah, no,
but
he's taken a long
I think Trossard actually.
Shot.
Oh. It's been pulled back for Trossard offside.
No, it wasn't. There's no way he was off.
Huh. I just think he should be capable of taking that touch quicker.
Yeah.
Fabio Vieira this time.
Sure.
And he's come back inside and he goes back to always options. I'm sort of thinking.
That's it.
He's gone back to Saka.
Yes,
and he's back to
Trossard.
Trossard! Come on! Arsenal finally break through. What a brilliant goal! It's Leandro Trossard. And finally, on 68 minutes, Arsenal take the lead.
That's a very accomplished finish, though.
There's the Frank doing the Trossard celebration. Look at that.
The Frank.
I was trying to say the celebration, but you're now the Frank. You are the Frank now. And it's lovely interchange. Saka cuts it back to Trossard.
Oh, it's lovely.
And that is what you call guiding the ball because Saka's put enough punch on it for him. And he just has to open his left foot. And actually, I lie. He actually has to put a little bit behind that, Trossard.
That's a lovely thing.
11 shots for Arsenal to Everton 6. About 27 touches in the opposition box.
That's stupid, boys.
Gabriel goes long to. Oh, what a touch! It nearly just fell.
Oh, he's in! He's in! Oh!
Is he onside?
I think he is.
Odegaard's through. He's driving a goal. Right foot. Save. Falls to Fabio. Oh, blocked. Should really be 2-0.
Should 100% be 2-0.
Whoa.
He's got to be scoring now.
So it's just. What the hell happened? A bit of a mess, but Odegaard's through on goal. He goes to the right foot, right decision, and then it falls to Fabio, and the striker's really well blocked. Is that Tarkovsky?
Yeah.
Defended
No,
so
Mikolenko.
well.
Well done.
It's great defending.
That is really
I hate
good.
to say it, but well done. That is
Really
brilliant
good.
defending. Brilliant block. And Arsenal are having chances to get this second, so come on.
Should really score there, man. I think Odegaard maybe even squares it instead of
I don't
shooting
know
on
if he
his
can
right.
dig out of his feet.
I know, yeah. It's
Right
tough.
foot, but
Come on.
being harsh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Very, listen, important, committed performance where maybe we weren't creating all the chances, but this is definitely the most cohesive Arsenal have looked as an attacking and defensive outlet. It is a clean sheet for David Raya on his debut. It's a goal from Leandro Trossard off the bench. Martinelli went off early, but hopefully he's okay. He will see him walking out, and Arsenal get a crucial 3 points to take into next week's North London derby. Is he your reaction?
I thought it was great play. I thought we were so calm on the ball. I didn't feel stressed out. Well, a little bit stressed at the end. I was a bit that they were going to get a goal, but we kept it clean. I thought Raya slotted in so well. I actually forgot that it wasn't Ramsdale. You know, like it was Raya, and he was so comfortable in goal. Yeah, brilliant.
Lovely embrace
Happy.
from Trossard and Arteta there. Arteta knows he's gotten the win. Christian, we were talking about the lack of creating chance in the first half. We now look at it across a 90. I think across a 90, I don't think many teams will create more. They're going to defend well. We have plenty of openings. Second half was a lot better. But we're not just going all out attack or just, give it everything, because we're not capable. I think there's also an idea and a sense of we need to protect our goal. And this was very complete. This reminds me of the Leicester win last year away from home. Whereas 1-0, we didn't create an abundance of chances, but the whole game, Arsenal had Everton where they wanted them. And that, for me, has been our performance of the season.
I agree. It was a very, very solid, and it looked like an experienced performance. I think it's easy to, for these young players before the game, we haven't won here in this many years and we're cursed and this and that. I think for them to go out, put in that performance, I know we were saying at half-time and before half-time that we weren't creating enough. And I don't think we were, but it was a good performance. I don't think Arteta would have been happy at half-time. I think he would have wanted to create more with the amount of possession we had. But second half, it looked like I don't want to say a different team because we were still playing really well. But in terms of penetrating the defence and actually opening them up and creating chances, so much better in the second half.
It's been 5 Premier League game weeks, Laurie. So it's too early to say anything about how crucial this is for the title race. But I just always have it in my mind: winners, but Premier League winners. They get the job done at Goodison. I don't know why. It just feels like there is something about that. Zinchenko chatting to his Ukrainian teammate.
You can see how pleased the manager and the players are. First of all,
David Ryan
they've diminished the hoodoo, or whatever people want to say.
And it's always good to
get rid of that. Yeah, and for me, this is the start of a big week for Arsenal. We've got 3 games in the week today, Champions League game midweek, and of course the North London derby next week. It was vital that we got off to a good start. So in so many ways, this was a very good win. You guys have said it as well. It was our most fluid performance. Still not hit the levels, but definitely an improvement on the. And what I would say as well is that personally, I think 1-0 flattered Everton.
I agree.
I think we probably could have been 2 or 3 to the push.
But on the flip side, did we not look incredibly sound as a defensive unit?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Everton did nothing, and I can't help but feel that you don't get that if you are playing that same high intensity, chance after chance, press football we saw last year. There's a reason Man City won the treble in the year they played probably their least expansive football.
Yeah. You said it when there's about 10-15 minutes to go, and I said Raya hasn't really had anything to do. You said, I think we'll see him in action now, coming out, collecting crosses, shots. But I think in you, that's almost a bit of an old, scared Arsenal fan saying that, because we've seen so much of that in the past. And it's in me, it's in pretty much every Arsenal fan that it's going to get to the last 10 minutes, they're going to pepper our goal, we're going to be holding on. But we're seeing more and more of these performances where that's just not happening. We saw it against Palace. Okay, against Palace we had 10 men and they did have a few more chances, but it was still a composed performance. And this was really composed to just see it out, man.
I said as well during the game that we'd seen Beto off, and we'd spoken a lot about Beto during the show, saying that he was a legitimate threat. He got subbed off, he didn't do much. Calvert-Lewin come on, didn't really do anything. Okay, he had that little breakaway. But I think we defended very, very well. And as I said, that combination between Saliba and Gabriel, I love that combination, and it just goes to show that when they were being paired at the start of the season, we were all asking questions. I think you can see why. I
think Arsenal will reflect on, we're looking at the league table, Arsenal sit 4th because of goal difference. Only City have gone 5 for 5, so we're level on points with Tottenham and Liverpool as well. I think the thing, Arsenal, people might talk about the underwhelming performances of our start, and I think today was definitely a level up, and the Man United game was obviously just such a great way to win it the way we did. I do think Forest at home, Fulham at home, you expect to win those. We took 4 points out of 6. Palace away, Man United at home, and Everton away, also 3 in that first 5. That's tricky. And we got 9 for 9 there. 2 clean sheets in there, a 3-1 win. That's impressive.
13 out of 15 from the first 5 games is not a bad return. I think if you said to any fan from those games, would you take 13 before the season?
I think they'd have been all right with it,
100%. And it's funny that the game we dropped points in is a game we should have comfortably seen out against
Fulham.
And
we end up taking the lead in it.
Yeah, exactly. 2-1 up, 10 men. It could easily be 15 from 15, and arguably we haven't even seen the best from us yet.